News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Prep Nugget is excited to announce October's Pumpkin Patch Match promotions. Every Friday and Saturday, every 30 minutes from 5 to 8:30 p.m., one hot seat winner will win $100. At 9, one of those winners will play Pumpkin Patch Match for $10,000. Looking for the best place in town to watch Monday Night Football? Look no further. We've got all the NFL action you need. For only $10, you'll enjoy a complimentary buffet, 5 raffle tickets for great prizes, Coors and Coors Light on tap for only $1. Where the fun never stops, Prep Nugget Hotel and Casino.
Health, Human and Services, action, discussion, deliberation, and possible decision regarding a contract for medical assistance to individuals who meet financial and medical eligibility criteria and is budgeted from Fund 231, Dedicated Medical Indigent.
Mr. Chairman, this has been a contract that's been bouncing back and forth on agenda items. This is the 50-50 match program. The state is not paying any portion of it this year, so it's basically falling on the county. We had a lot of concerns about whether or not we would have the medical indigent funds to provide this service. A lot of other counties have objected. There's been negotiations. What we've now have put together in the agreement that you have with you is the fruits of all of the negotiations going on with the counties. I will point out that what this does is it has a 90-day termination clause. So if it looks like we are going to run out of indigent funds and not be able to fund this, we would have the capabilities of terminating this contract on 90 days notice. We've also been informed by the state that they recognize the problems, particularly with the rural counties, and they are fairly confident that they're going to be able to have some type of a hardship provision that they're going to do for counties. So I think what I would suggest, if we get to the point where we can't fund it, I think what we need to do is just have everybody understand that they are trying to put together some hardship provisions that we might qualify for that would allow us to continue the program. I wanted you to understand, because the thing is, in voting on this contract, you are incurring a liability to pay for half of the funding that goes to these medical indigents.
Okay.
And again, because normally the state has been paying a portion, that's not happening. You're now on the hook for the entire 50% match with the federal money we're getting.
But we have a 90-day out, and
The state has actually reduced the portion that they were covering and flowed that back to us. And we're not able to exercise a tax levy that would
Right.
help us to earn that money.
Yeah, yes.
So the way it reads right now is that we're
obligated to pay.
obligated, and we're taking on that liability with the understanding that is the intent of them, that they're working toward an out clause on that.
The liability that we had with the agreement, the way it was originally drafted, was even when we ran out of medical indigent funds, we would have an obligation to fund it. And that was something that we felt was unacceptable.
Yeah.
And so that's why we were able, to negotiate to basically give us an out if we do run into that situation. We're not mandated to participate in this program. The problem is then that services that have been provided to the medically indigent would no longer be provided. And then what's going to happen? And so again, there is funding for this, through the medical indigent fund. It's just that we can watch it and make sure that we don't have any excess liability other than what you normally would pay.
Further discussion? Call for the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
May I ask?
Passes 4-0.